Mollycoddle is a laning hero whatsoever.
No.
And I think this means Bristle will be off lane, and you do want a mid here, but no, they're going to pick Terrorblade. Interesting.
So it's Bristle mid, and then they want Terrorblade
Wraith King off lane?
Let's see.
I think it's Terrorblade to punish the Doom, right? Because like...
Yeah, I would imagine so, but...
Yeah.
He lives.
BZM used... He still has some mana here, actually. GPK is very dry with 3 stick charges and not enough gold for a bottle yet.
Kateomi on the other side is going to get killed by the skeletons. No. 33, though, has a lot of Fury swipes stacked on him, and Pure, it looks like he's just going to claim it unless...
Nope.
Is that...
Get it.
I can't even tell if he got the kill or not.
He did.
Okay. I thought it might have been the creep. How would you even know with the creeps, the neutrals? So pretty close.
Bit of a Bristol lead.
Yeah, just ever so
Curious
slightly.
to see. Like you pointed out, Bristol does have aggressive potential until Storm is 6, after which you obviously can't do anything aggressive. But BZM!
Yeah,
Oh, he's actually...
he is going to go down to GPK. So all 3 lanes, we've seen kills going the way of BetBoom. Tundra not even on the board yet, and I believe both water runes will go the way of GPK as well.
Yep, that is the perfect time to kill. And he only lost, I think, 1 CS to the tower, maybe 2. And he's going to have full resources when Bristle arrives. This is what happens sometimes to Storm, is you get the kill narrowly, but then you have to go back to base because you have nothing.
Yeah.
But with the double waters, he's more than fine to just continue where you left off. Wraithfire Blast. Pure with the early phase boots.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, this is not
Pop the salve as well as 33 will be dropping as well.
Oh my god, who do you think killed him? Could it be Kateomi? Yes,
or was it
was.
the creep?
It
no.
was indeed
The creeps have
Kateomi.
0 kills so far this game somehow.
That is
crazy. 6-0, 2K lead already for BetBoom. My goodness. This is it's going to be a tough one for Tundra to get back into.
I'm so sorry that I said I like offlane Wraith King, because if I like, I'm going to do it this poorly again, but that doesn't help anyone. It's already happened. And now again, 33.
Oh boy, Blood Grenade to slow him down. Pure.
It's time to stop laning. It's time to stop Pure.
Yeah.
Well, 33. It's not time to stop Pure. Pure can keep going.
My God, Kateomi is getting all these kills, by the way. As we see a whip in the mid lane. Save is there as GPK will get another kill on the BZM. This is disaster for Tundra.
Yeah, it's starting to look like round 1 of Battle Cup with a team of Smurfs. Although Dota obviously doesn't have those anymore. Valve has banned all of them.
Yeah, of course.
Miero.
All right, will this be the first kill for Tundra? Arrow does hit,
with,
and Whitemon will claim it.
Doesn't need a setup.
So finally on the board.
He'll hit that arrow. Best with no items, because skeletons, you know, are just good at farming, and it doesn't matter what items you have for that. Now that he has the drum, they're obviously better than usual, so BZM.
Oh, they're actually going to go on him here. The dart is applied to him. A little bit of assistance from Soxa is needed. As GPK virtually out of mana at this point.
So yeah, I would definitely say
BZM, he gets whipped. Is the Arcane Curse going to be enough? It is. Kateomi with another kill on Silencer. Brain drain.
Whitemon is somewhat close to having a
Oh, the high ground for BetBoom. Arrow coming from Miero. Able to sidestep it, though. 33's in a lot of trouble. That is... he's just dead, actually. He didn't...
He's popped his ult while dying.
Oh, while dying. Okay, very good.
That works. That's
Starstorm
why it didn't matter last time.
comes out. Wheel of Wonder placed, but can they get this kill a second time is the question. 33 will die finally.
Did he die to a creep?
Onto the high ground, BetBoom goes, but the Ursa actually gets arrowed. The Pure is dead. This potentially sets up a free Tormentor for Tundra. So a huge turnaround, huge turn of events in general.
So read on your own heroes, right? You've played them a good amount of time. You know, like this amount of time into the game, I usually have this stuff. So if you're around there, you probably feel like, okay, well, if I'm meeting my usual somewhat timings, then
Whitemon will get darted, and GPK will close the gap and destroy. Soxa does live, though. And that's good news for him because he's literally 10 gold from Ags. That would have been a bit painful for him.
It's going to be buying it up now. Oh, he's actually clearing up Lincolns on GPK. So
we were
talked
just
about it last game.
Wow. Oh, they only have one stun.
Yeah.
Why not?
Buy Lincolns to block the Ewels of Mirana. I guess he's anticipating the Terrorblade Orchid, so now Crystallis will be dependent on allies. instead of on
Miera, oh, they're going to use global, but I feel like Tundra were actually backing away before that even went off. Now they can come back in as Pure jumps in. He has the Aegis available to him as Miera
nice
just getting destroyed. He is dead just like that. Tier 1 tower as well, 33. Try to focus now on Pure. He's going to hit by a dart from the outskirts as the Aegis is already gone.
How's he going to get out there?
And now he is completely surrounded. He's going to get Wraithfire blasted. There's the box to try to keep him alive a little bit longer, but BZM and company are just going to focus him down as Pure just dies under the cover of his Tier 2 tower. Wheel of Wonder used not even to full effect because Save dies shortly after, and this is now a Tier 2 for Tundra. What the hell is going on?
This is actually such an insanely strong timing that they just found with that. Getting that Axe and getting that play going. You go in with the Wraith King, you get the stun off. This, by the way, the level 10 talent on Wraith King is insanely strong. It's a 4-second slow on a... What is it?
We've seen one Doom this game.
Yeah, he doomed Terrorblade bottom when they ganked him at 5.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty weird.
7 or 8. Yeah, 20 minutes without a Doomcast to win a game where you have 17 kills is quite extraordinary. That might have been one more. But it's not coming to mind, honestly. So.
GPK with the damage. Rune, he's going to get... Oh my god, do they have the damage on top of this? So the global silence is blazed. GPK gets orchid and he used the BKB. Oh my god, couldn't have been worse for BetBoom. That is such a BetBoom thing to happen. And the second kill goes the way of Tundra. They use... he gets arrowed. Global silence BK. Oh my god. Oh, he's stone cold.
Whoever made that play call, that arrow is a game-winning play, right?
Yeah, that was sick.
This is possibly just a flat-out Elena Rax. You're going to see the replay here. So GPK with the double damage, and he zipped into it.
Man alive.
Global silence, excellent repositioning.
I thought he was fine at the end there. They're going to go deep into the base here. The box will keep one alive as BZM with the blade mount. Spotlight is placed. As Crystal is focusing down Doom from afar, Miera in a lot of trouble. Has to use the BKB so close to Fountain. And the damage from Chrysalis and company is overwhelming. Fortifications there. Storm is up in 10 seconds. I don't even know if you can get this full Rax. We'll see. But again, they don't have the global silence to work with, and they don't have the BKB on the Storm.
Still have meta for...
Blink online. Miera looking for a Doom target. Gonna reposition as 33 jumps in, gets the Wraithfire Blast, but the arrow is gonna connect onto the silencer. Down goes Kataomi. Pure slowed to a crawl. There's a zip-in from GPK, gonna stun BZM, gets off the blade mail. The Wheel of Wonder gonna be completely avoided as Chrysalis can just focus on the buildings now, but they isolate the Bristleback. They doom the Bristleback, and down goes... Oh, the thunder from Chrysalis saves him, and Pure looks like he'll get a little snack in Soxa as the Melee Rex is not quite dead at the moment. Will it actually survive? It looks like it will. A couple more. Oh, Kataomi on the high ground with
He knew where Kataomi was. He would jump him in immediately here, but they don't have vision, of course.
He's pretty close to Manta style. I mean, obviously that's just going to be good against the global anyway. We're talking about the Radiance more so than anything. But it'll be a value pickup.
Yeah, it's still nice for him to be able to blink, stun someone, get chakra'd, and then if some sort of random thing silences him, he can guarantee the second Wraithfire Blast and keep the ball rolling.
So what does BetBoom need to do with his Aegis to feel good? They're going to smoke up now.
I think the ideal way to enter the fight is to blink and one-shot Coddle with Ursa Storm. I think that's the best way for things to break out. Sox is doing so much in every fight.
Yeah.
And he's relatively easy to kill relative to his output.
Save. He's spotted. Big hairball onto several heroes as Pure's going to get stunned, but there's the global silence to potentially disengage, although GPK going in very deep. Wheel of Wonder is placed as well as Chrysalis gets done. He is dead. No way to get back in this game, and that is the first life from the Wraith King as well as 33 trying to reposition. He's going to tank up another dart, and Pure is just decimating him with his claws. Finally gets used up in the air. The kiting of Ursa continues, but the big zip in, 33 looks to be dead. We'll take one life from Pure, but that is just the Aegis. As GPK was being chased, but it looks like he's going to be A-OK. And Pure and GPK gonna team up to take out Soxa in turn, and Whitemon onto the low ground. Really wants GPK. Oh, he actually ended up running into the arrow there. So they finally get one kill, but BetBoom gonna be super happy with this, unless
sure how happy they'll be after this.
He's all alone.
BZM is
getting some backup via save. As Kataomi coming in as well, gets a Curse Crown as well. That is not the right hero center. That is Dark Willow, in fact, is BZM. Oh, Forced out the ghost after Kataomi. Looks like he's going to live here. And BZM really wants something to take home with him. But unfortunately, it looks like it might just be his death instead. Although he's very low. Spotlight is placed. And there's the last right click from the blink from Pure. BetBoom come out on top of this big time. That was a really elongated fight.
This was not even an immediate play that I was imagining them finding, but they managed to 100-0 Crystallis. He got nothing off. So anything big coming out. Miero has finished his Octarine core, and he's now queuing up Refresher for that late game Doom. Once he hits 25, things get really scary for the Bristle. This might be the type of game where you choose to take Doom Applies Break because of Bristle. It's an option at least.
Yeah, potentially. It's BZM. Gonna lead in the charge here. They find the Ursa, the Will-O-Wisp, super annoying. Uses the Ogre Seal Totem, still within the Will-O-Wisp though. The arrow not gonna be there because of the BKB from Pure. Trying to focus down BZM with the Blade Mail, but he's gonna walk away. Wraithfire Blast is applied. Zip in from GPK. Gonna use the BKB with the Wheel of Wonder being placed as well, but this time Crystal is able to get away. In fact, it's just onto the Wraith King. That's life number 1.
Uh-oh.
It's Miero getting force-staffed, trying to TP, but the Wraithfire Blast is there. He gets boxed up, but it feels inevitable that he will drop here as BZM trying to find another target to go on. It's a 5 versus 4 in favor of Tundra on the doorsteps of BetBoom's base. Save gets destroyed here. Pure now surrounded, slowed to a crawl. He has nothing to work with as Kataomi can only watch from afar as he is decimated. 3 dead for BetBoom. No buybacks on these cores. Save buys back, but that's the only one that they have. Now this tier 4 getting destroyed very swiftly by Tundra. The Spotlight's going to do pretty good work against the illusions of Crystallis. They get the melee racks, but now they can just go for Throne. There should be another fortification as Zippin from GPK. They don't have many stuns to work with. He gets Orchid at the last moment, though. The Yules, can they set up an arrow? Can they set up another stun? They do! He gets boxed after the fact, though. And they're just going to call GG before GPK even dies. He doesn't, in fact, die. But regardless, 2-0 for Tundra, which means they go to the upper bracket, BetBoom to the lower.
Damn. That was a really cool game to watch in terms of overall strategy. With the start that Tundra had in their 2 side lanes, you would not have imagined them sieging high ground in this fashion at this time. But yeah, this is a... Is it fair to say now that this is kind of like an